Money is the root of all evil. I wanted your take on this. Welcome to Money Love. I am Garlic Garcia and happily sitting today with our expert on Money Love, Edna Chua.
Hey, Gar.
Thank you for allowing me to do this with you. So, for today's Money Love conversation, I'm a born again Christian, and in the Bible, it teaches us that money is the root of all evil. I wanted your take on this.
Okay. After 25 minutes. No, because the thing is this. I had this conversation with somebody. What is money for you? What does money bring to you, if I may ask?
Money for me,
What does it bring to you?
freedom
Uh-uh.
is the word I'll use.
And then, in general, like, why do people want money? What do they get from it? Most people, diba, they like to be wealthy because they gain power, right? And then with power, they can do whatever they want. Diba? You can pay off anyone, you can do whatever you want, and therefore money equals power. And then when that power is given to somebody who is not secure in their space, who does not have that self-love ingrained in them, then they will use that power to overpower other people. They will use that power to abuse people, right? And put people down. So some people will use that power in order to abuse other people. And that makes the power evil. And in turn, making money evil. Because who are the powerful people? Usually, powerful people are the rich people, right? And so it gets equated. So money is evil. Because people use money for evil in that sense. But what if you shift that thought? Because you are a different person from like the time of Jesus, right? Now we are more empowered. We have learned so much things from different teachers, from different guides. We have been blessed by the Holy Spirit with lots of new ideas and concepts. So what if now you can switch using, like, when you're super duper rich and then you get power from it, you shift it and use your power to be the good person that you are. You don't have to share. I'm not saying, give your wealth away, because a lot of people do that. Like, I was just with somebody and like, oh, somebody just gave me 2,000 pesos for no reason. So my first thought is, oh, I'm going to give to my mom. I'm saying, yeah, it's not a problem if you give it to your family, to your friends, but be careful, because every time you receive a windfall, you might have that, parang every time lang you get a windfall, your initial instinct is to give it away because it's not something you worked for. It's not something you expected. So just be on that. But I'm saying, what if you are the most powerful person in the world and still be the kind person, generous person that you are? Therefore, that means, and then with that power comes the money, and then you don't use that money to abuse people. Is it still considered money is evil? What if you use that money, well, at least part of it, to help the people in need? Like, create your own foundations. It will help the people that are close to your heart. If it's children, unwed mothers, or whatever. What if you use that money, part of your money, to do all of these things that fill your heart? Then is money still evil, right? Because it's how you use the money that makes good or evil. Money is just an energy.
I love how you said that. So I think the answer would be then, and it's very aligned with Christianity, that money necessarily is not the root of all evil. It's about the kind of person you are when you have money and when you don't have it. That's, I think, the conversation here.
Yes.
The reason I brought that is because I find that this Christian belief is limiting when it comes to wealth generation. That since money is the root of all evil, oh, I don't want money because it's going to make me evil. I find conversations with some Christian friends that way.
Yes.
And
And it's a big fear, actually, because the thing is, power really can corrupt it.
yes,
Especially those people that are not secure in who they are. So, as I keep saying, work on yourself. Love yourself, so that when these other outside, like power and money, enter your space, you're confident that you are that generous person, you are that good person, that it's not gonna corrupt you.
yes. And I think when the love for others or the love for doing good is greater than the love for money, then I think it's not exactly a bad or evil thing.
Exactly. And the thing is, just because you love others doesn't mean you can't love money. You can love money. It's just that you're prioritizing. For example, our friendship is more important than the business that we can create now will give me more money because we can't work together. So why would we force that for the money? But your friendship is more important.
Interesting topic that you brought up. A lot of people say never get into business with good friends because by the end of it, you're no longer good friends. Do you really believe this? Do you believe that? And a lot of the times when it comes to business, the power play is money, is a money issue, or it's an ego issue, or it's a power issue. Why can't friends be in business together? Or it's why isn't that advisable?
You know, I think if both people have mutual respect for each other, you know what I'm bringing to the table, I know what you're bringing to the table. And sometimes we might fight over, are we going to make this pink or blue? But at the end of the day, after that conversation, even if we're screaming at each other, at the end of the day, after that, if I need you, you're there. If you need me, I'm there. The friendship will last. Right? But it's how you respect each other. It's how you value the friendship. And then, for example, there will come a time wherein, you know what, hindi na tayo nagkakasundo. I think our friendship is more important than the money that we're gonna build. Let's part ways. But we don't have to fight.
So I love this conversation because it's actually aligned to the first statement. When the love for other people or for doing good is greater than the love for money, it can actually lead to harmonious working relationship,
Yeah.
to a good friendship while in business together.
Actually, I would like to shift that a little bit and say the love for the self instead of others. Kasi if I love myself, I don't need to step on you because I'm so confident in myself. I don't need to hurt you in order to feel good about myself. So love for money and love for self, di ba?
Pero yung love for self kasi that crosses over to selfishness. And so the money, I, me, my money, my money, my money.
The thing is this, it only crosses over when if I will only take from you if I'm unhappy. If I don't take care of myself, then I become unhappy and therefore I need you to be unhappy, then I can take from you. Kasi kunyari, you have happiness, I have happiness, but I don't have happiness because I'm not taking care of myself. I need to take your happiness and bring it to my space. So, in terms of money, in that sense, kunyari, di ba, you have money, you have two pandesals. If I don't take your pandesal, you're not gonna starve. But if I'm feeling lack, then I'm gonna get your pandesal.
Yeah.
So with money, if I'm contented, I have enough money, which means it includes travel, it includes my abubuts, it includes my future, and I have enough to live comfortable for the rest of my life. It's relative the amount. So we're not even talking about the amount, but I'm just comfortable with what I have. I don't need to take your money and I don't need to be selfish because I will only be selfish if I don't have enough. If I don't love myself enough, then I need to be selfish and take from you.
I love that statement. I will only be selfish if I don't love myself enough. That's so powerful. That's a great closing statement for our second episode on Money Love. Watch out for our third one.